In this video we're going to get the averages of a frequency table. Now a frequency table is used when the list of numbers is very long. Okay, so instead of listing out huge amounts of numbers, we'll put it into a frequency table. So instead of having, I'll actually draw out the list of numbers here, okay, what it would look like. So we have 2 10s, 3 11s, 12, 6 12s. 13s and 140. Okay, and as you can see here we have 2 10s, 3 11s, 6 12s, 2 13s, 140, just like we have in the frequency table. This frequency table is the age of students in a class. Okay, so there's 2 10-year-olds, 3 11-year-olds, 6 12-year-olds, 2 13-year-olds, and 1 14-year-old. Okay. Now, in a frequency table, we could list all the numbers out, and this is not too big a list. Okay, so we could do that, and we could get the mean, the mode, and the median, like we've learned already how to do that with a list of numbers. However, if let's say the frequencies were 20, 30, 60, 20, and 10, I wouldn't particularly like to write out 20 10s and 30 11s and 60 12s, etc. So there is an easier way of calculating the mean, the mode, and the median with this. So here's how we do it. The mean. Well, the mean is, and you'll see this. Well, you can see this on computers. It's this E thing. It stands for the sum of all the frequencies multiplied by the sum of frequencies multiplied by x. Now what I mean by that is I'm going to add up all the frequencies. So 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1. That's on the bottom. And on the top then will be frequency 2 multiplied by the number on top of it, 10. So 2 10s, just like up here. 3 11s. 6 12s. Plus 2 13s plus 1 14. Okay, so if we type the top line into the calculator, we will get 165. Type the bottom into the calculator, we will get 5, 11, 12, 14. So altogether that would be 11.79. Okay, so the average age is 11.79. We would get the same answer if we added 10 and 10 and 11, 11, 11, 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 13 plus 13 plus 14 and divided by 14. We get the same answer. Right, the mode. Again, you could list them out and see which is the most common number, but there's no need to list them out. If we just look at the frequencies and look at the highest frequency, okay, the most frequent number is 6. Okay, so 6, there's 6 12s. So the most frequent number is the number on top, 12. So just look at the frequencies, the highest frequency, take the number on top of that. So the mode is 12. And the median then, again, you could list out all your numbers and start taking them off like that. Okay, you could do that. Or, here's an easier way. Add up all the frequencies. You get 14. Divided by 2, and you get 7. And now we have to ask ourselves, which frequency will get us into 7? So what I mean is this. 2 does not get us up to 7. 2 plus 3 is 5. We're still not at 7. 5 plus 6 is 11. So that means the 7 must lie in here. So 2 plus 3 is 5. We're still not at 7. Okay, 5 is not up to 7 yet. 5 plus 6 is 11. So the 7 must be in here. So choose the number on top. So the mode is 12. The median is 12. Okay, So that shouldn't be too hard. If we look then at a cumulative frequency table, so let's just compare the two. If we look at the top here, we see the age of the kids are 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay, so they're the exact ages of them. Whereas if we look down here, this is a cumulative frequency table. Instead of having just one age here, we actually have from to. Okay, so what I mean here is the ages from 0 to 4 years of age, from 5 to 9, from 10 to 14. So there's not specific ages as such, there's not a specific number. Now the problem here would be, let's take the mean. I mean, if I was to list out, like up here, right, I have no problem listing out those numbers, 10, 10, 11, 11, 11. But what am I going to do here if I wanted to list them out? Could I just say 0 to 4, 0 to 4, and then 5 to 9? That's getting very messy, okay? So we can't do that. So what we do to make this easier is we get a mid-interval value. So anytime we have this 0 to 4 or something to something, all we do is add the two numbers together and then divide our answer by 2. There's our mid-interval value. We put it on top. Likewise, 5 plus 9 equals 14 divided by 2 equals 7. 10 plus 14 equals 24 divided by 2 equals 12. So really what we're getting is the middle number. Okay, and now all we do is we're taking these numbers to help us find our median. Or sorry, our mean. Okay, we're taking these numbers to find our mean. So here's what we do. We'll have all our frequencies, 2 plus 5 plus 3, and then on top we have 2 multiplied by this 2 plus 5 multiplied by this 7 plus 3 multiplied by this 12. So if we type this into a calculator, we get 75 over 10, which is 7.5. Okay, so our mean is 7.5, which means the average age of the people in this class are 7.5. The mode, we just do it like we did up here. We look for the highest frequency. There it is. We take the age on top, which is 5 to 9. Okay, so we don't look at the mid-interval value here. And the median then, again, add up all the frequencies. That'll give us 10, half it, and that will give us 5. And then let's see which of these numbers will take us to 5. Well, 2 is not getting us to 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. That's over 5. So that means the median must lie in this section, which is this age. So the median is 5 to 9 also. So here is our mean, here is our mode, and here is our median. Okay, so I hope that helped, guys. Thank you.